What's going on, guys? Better late than
What
never.
is up?
It's a Wednesday, middle of vacation week. Wednesdays.
It's the Wednesday. These nuts in your mouth.
Yeah, about Friday, you're gonna want to rewind this week and replay it over again.
Replay
100%.
it over and over. Oh
I
shit! You
still
know
have
what?
another like 2 weeks of vacation I got to burn before January.
Oh, that's right.
How?
January's coming up, guys. This year's almost gone.
Right?
Yeah.
Everybody's so anxious to get to like the Michael Myers day of Halloween, but as soon as we hit that, you wake up going, "Holy shit!" The next holiday is
Turkey Day.
Thanksgiving.
I'm fat
Yeah.
guy. I'm fat guy forever, bro. I'm leaving for Thanksgiving.
Thanksgiving is
Oh.
is the one.
My birthday's on Friday, so the wife's like, "What do you want for your birthday?" Thanksgiving dinner. You asked. Don't
Dude,
ask. Can't deliver.
I think you got it right. I think you hit that one. You know what I mean? Like,
Yeah.
what more perfect day than Thanksgiving to eat like a slob, eat as much as you can, pack it in, dude, and the next day you just throw your hands, and then Black Friday kicks in. Like,
We were talking about. I'm old school. I miss the old Black Friday.
mm,
Yes.
Just going, waiting in the line, watching people fall over a crock pot or whatever they're waiting in line for. Like me and my kids used to go, and my wife used to go, and get 1, 2 o'clock in the morning and go just spectate and maybe pick up something here and there. But I want the old Black Friday back.
you know what? I like my ghetto Black Fridays because it's like when you just go and you're literally like this, just waiting for something to happen. You're just like,
World
World
Star.
Star,
World Star.
World Star. You last one. Okay, here we go. You know what I'm
No.
saying? Like,
Hey, Mendoza. When I was a teenager, no joke, my dad used to take me to Walmart during Black Friday. He says, and we just found us a spot. He goes, "Here, watch this." And
Dude,
watch them
I
fight,
was,
man.
I worked retail my younger years, so I was a manager at Kmart. So
oh
mean,
man,
Oh
it was
God.
it was fun. But I miss the old holiday hustle and bustle, man. Like
right?
that
It seemed busy. Like there was rush. There was a lot of street walking. There was now people are doing all their Black Friday like shopping online.
Yeah.
Yeah.
It was
And I miss the days where they didn't even announce the specials. Like, even if you wanted to know what the specials were on the stuff, you had to be at the store
Yep.
on that day to know what was going to go out through the door at 50% off, 30% off. Now, there was a period where they would tell you ahead of time. So people would make these big ass lines outside of Best Buy and everything, campouts and everything. And now people wait till Cyber Mondays.
it lost its luster.
It did. It did. It's the big competition. Everybody's got something to sell for a certain price, whatever.
I think it was. I think it was last year. I was at Walmart during Black Friday, and somebody actually went up to the electronics department and asked if they had a PS5.
Ooh.
And the guy just kind of chuckled at him. And he was like, "We done sold out of those. We ain't gonna get none for a month."
That's the plan. See, they leave you salivating
Oh
and to
yeah.
get you ready for that sale. They can't get none for a month. What date is it right now and what's coming up? You know what I'm saying?
Oh yeah.
Everybody dreads the snow here where I live. I kind of welcome it as long as I'm not 3 damn feet deep in it. But I like the snow days. I like seeing everything covered in white and you know what I mean. Seeing the snowfall. It's a little romantic.
You better be careful.
Right.
That's how you got your 13th kid now.
I mean, you go out there, you make yellow snow cones. You know what I'm saying?
That's what we need to really capitalize on. We need to make the holidays great again.
I think you know what happened.
Halloween sucks now. You compare Halloween 25 years ago to now.
Oh, it was popping.
Halloween
was
just
popping. Halloween isn't what it used to be. We don't even talking about the dangers of candy anymore. That's how much it sucks. Like we don't even run into the scary shit anymore in Halloween. You know what I'm
people
saying?
razor blades in your Snickers. You got to check your Snickers to make sure there's no
Needles in your apples.
We can go back deeper than this, right? So we're on the same age. You know what was the biggest scam and ripoff in modern era history? The DARE program.
Wow.
Oh,
And I'm going to say,
wow. I didn't even remember about DARE, but
who gives away free drugs? And where are they?
wow.
yeah, exactly.
I rest my case, Your Honor.
I hated doing DARE. My brother was actually good at it. He wrote a big ass essay, got a medal for it, and that was just like
we had to put the little ribbons on the fence that spelled out, drugs.
God. I remember they were doing drug-free zones in our neighborhoods, and I was like, so what about the homies on the block over there? Because I don't think you know what we know here.
Right.
Yeah, I've always
We
wanted
had a quota, too. We had a quota to meet, too.
They actually had that when I was in high school, drug-free zone, and I told a friend of mine, I said at the other end of the parking lot, I wanted to put resume selling drugs.
Resume selling drugs. Well,
I'm
it's a good thing I got another hobbies.
I'm a nostalgia person. That's why, like, I'm probably one of the only persons you'll know that went on eBay to buy food stamps.
What?
What?
Went on eBay and bought physical food stamps. Remember the books of food stamps?
Yeah.
What?
Oh,
No
God.
way, dude.
Yes. Yes,
People
I remember.
Books of food stamps and individual food stamps on sale on eBay.
What about like parents trying to convince you for half an hour to go to the store on your own to use the food stamps? You don't want to because you're embarrassed, right?
Oh,
They go through a whole half-hour thing talking about how there's no shame in it, and then they pull up to the store and they get up. They pull up to the store in the car, and then they go, "Okay, guys, go ahead. I'll meet you guys out in the front. You guys go in there and handle business, and I'll meet you on the way out." You know what I mean? Like, come on, man. Well, you had to go out there in line and crack the book open, and you're over here. Let me count this.
we didn't have that shame. We didn't have that shame because we were food bank government cheese broke. So it was like,
I gotta say, I love the peanut butter.
man, the government cheese. I tell my wife, you never had it, right, babe? The government cheese. She never experienced government cheese. And unless you experience government cheese, you'll never understand what a grilled cheese or a quesadilla tastes like unless you've had it with government cheese. So I buy all different kinds of random cheeses. Like these cheeses are like $9, $10, $12 a fucking like
little square,
doohickey, right?
little
Because I need
1
that
pound block.
Yes. So my
1
wife
pound
found
block.
My wife found one the other day. Texture-wise, it's close. It's a little too creamy. But flavor-wise, it's super close.
It's super close.
It's super close.
Are we talking like Velveeta here, or
No, Velveeta would be very creamy.
Creamy and liquidy Velveeta, the way Velveeta melts.
It was this weird hybrid of like if you took American cheese and like regular like sharp cheddar cheese and let them have a baby.
Okay.
And then you wrapped it in wax paper and put it in a cardboard box.
Mm.
I even took the time. I was so desperate. Like I found this dude on YouTube that was unboxing in 2021 an actual box of government cheese.
Damn.
He found it as like army surplus or something like that. And so I started doing research on government cheese. And the whole government cheese program started off because in the 80s, there was a surplus of milk.
Mm.
And, people were broke. So the government was like, we'll buy the surplus of milk. Farmers make cheese and we'll give the cheese out to people. That was the start of the government cheese program.
Wow. dude. There's history to all this shit.
Oh,
Like, I still haven't seen the whole deal about what's this like lawless town in California? What's it called?
Slab City?
Yes, Slab City. Like,
I've been there. Well, we've been by there.
people need to take an adventure and just go on YouTube and look up this place and look it up.
And what's the trip is UPS delivers out there. Everywhere it
That's
delivers.
crazy.
So
Crazy.
the whole preface with Slab City was in the 60s it was a naval base and got bulldozed down and they just left these bunch of giant slabs of concrete foundations. And I watched a documentary on it not too long ago actually. And they have it to the point now where it's like it's almost incorporated. So like there's a Wi-Fi bar. It's a camper or an RV, but there's a Wi-Fi bar. There's
Okay.
a coffee bar. There's a
What?
shower RV. There's anything you need you can get there. But they
Damn.
actually really frown upon drugs. The majority of the slabs, when you get further back into the back of it, the further back you go. Ugh.
Yeah. I saw some sketchiness there, dude, for real.
So the further back they go, it gets pretty sketchy. But up front, they're like their weed and stuff like that. But
Yeah.
when you give them the heroin and stuff, they like, yeah, let's keep that away. But it's a wild place because one of my favorite movies, the guy lived there for a while. So one of my all-time favorite movies is called Into the Wild. It was a true story in the 90s where this kid basically, he had he grew up in a well-to-do family and, graduated from Emory College and just, his parents worked for NASA and had a consultant firm and he didn't have any wants or needs. But he wasn't like that. He wasn't that kid that was like that. He drove a little Gremlin or whatever the car he was and
Those were badass.
that was him. He was happy with it, And so, as he graduated college, he was like, "Look, I don't want to be like them, abusive and anything like that." So, he took his life savings, donated it to Oxfam, cut up his driver's license, his social security cards, and went and wanted to live out on the road by himself. His whole goal was to make it to Alaska and live off the land.
Wow. Alaska's a tough place to try to live off the land, man. That is no joke.
So he decided to take it slow. He was started on the East Coast, made it through the United States, Reno, Vegas, went down through Mexico, up through California, the whole bit. I mean, they follow his journey. He kept a really detailed journal. He's a very smart guy.
Nice.
And
That's something people don't do anymore. Keep a damn journal.
yes. But finally made it to Alaska, was living out his goal, and found a bus out there that used to run coal. There was these coal lines. It would shuttle employees back and forth. Well, the bus blew an engine, and they just left it on the side of the road in the in the 50s. So this bus was just old, kind of type bus. And found the bus, lived on the bus, was hunting game, figuring out a system, but in the middle of figuring out the system, he's finding himself. And finally figured out, like, yo, I'm ready to go back to society. I know what I am and what I want to be and who the person I want to be is and, everything like that. Well, it happened to be in the spring. When he came in during the winter one winter, the creeks are small, the rivers aren't raging. So he got stranded in, no food, ran out of ammo, no way to get game. So he started eating like twigs and berries from his books that he had. Well, ate the wrong one that caused basically paralysis of your stomach.
Shit. Paralysis of your stomach. Holy shit.
and starved to death.
Oh, he did die. Holy shit.
He died. His family was on Oprah in '93. I want to say it is.
Okay.
Starved to death. Moose hunters found him about 2 weeks after his death. But in his journal, again, that journal he kept, it was detailed, and he was just like, it's called In the Wild. I recommend anybody to watch it. It's
I'm gonna check it out, definitely.
my wife hates it because the ending, but I watch it and it makes me feel good. The whole movie he lived a life in accordance to the way he wanted to live a life. There was no. My daughter just ripped ass, bro. I'm sorry, I just lost train of thought. Like, she walked by me and went to the window, and all I hear is, and then I hear, she's 13,
Oh, so did she crop dust you?
Yeah.
Or was it a drive-by?
Something.
Sorry, my daughter's got this thing lately. If I'm sitting in the kitchen eating or just watching TV, if I'm not careful, she'll come up right behind me and choke the shit out of me. She tries to get me to.
Topic. Shout out to my daughter. Right here, you can almost come this way. Here. There.
That was a good fart.
No, that's the birthday one today.
Oh.
19. She's getting ready to go out with her friends. They're going to have dinner, going to the movies, a little bit.
Well, happy birthday to her. And, happy birthday to you as well, Easy E.
Thanks, sir.
Many, many more.
I hope so. We'll see.
Into the Wild with Emil Hirsch. For sure.
Emil Hirsch, yes, fantastic. He loses so much weight in the end of that movie. Like, it's crazy. He said he was when they were shooting that scene when he was, dying. He was so frail. He said he was literally laying in the bed, eating chocolate on the side of the camera because he was so fucking hungry.
Wow.
Sean Penn directed it. I mean, you got Vince Vaughn. I mean, there's a ton of people in it.
Dude, how many movies have we seen where some of these actors dramatically have to lose weight?
You know which one that freaks me out the most?
Which one?
Dallas Buyers Club.
Haven't seen it.
I haven't seen that either.
Matthew McConaughey gets AIDS.
Oh, shit. That's all you had to say. Jesus Christ.
Oh, man.
Gets AIDS. This is based in I want to say the 80s or 90s. So there's a lot of stigma in the movie.
Mm-hmm.
Apparently it's a true story.
Oh, wait a minute. He's like
Jared Leto's in it, plays a
cowboy type
character.
Dude, yes, now I remember. Damn good movie. And I swear I wouldn't have seen it if it wasn't for my wife. Because sometimes I'll come into the room and go, what the hell are you watching? What is this dumb shit? By the time the movie's over, I'm like, wow, glad I saw it.
No, I enjoy movies, bro. I watch movies therapy. That's when I have certain feelings, certain movies I just go to. One I'm going to watch tonight after I get off here is The Judge.
The Judge, okay.
That is Robert Downey Jr., Robert Duvall. Robert Downey Jr. plays a dirtbag lawyer that leaves where he lives and moves, trying to forget where he was. Agreed.
Yo, Christian Bale was in another movie.
American Psycho.
Where he was skin and bones. Skin and bones. And I forget what movie that is, but he was super skin and bones.
I don't remember that one.
There's 50 Cent.
What was that movie he was in?
He did one too, right? Where I was like, damn. When they showed him on, what do they call, TMZ? I thought he was sick, man. I was like, oh, damn.
If you go past how much weight some of these people lose, What's that heart punch? Do you guys have that heart punch movie or a scene in a movie that's just a fucking heart punch that like you just don't ever get over, you don't get past?
I've had one recently.
What you got?
The recent one, okay, they got a new Exorcist movie coming out.
Yes.
Okay. In the trailer, the little girl is crying, "I don't want to go to hell." Oh man, that just freaked me out. I was like, ain't no way in hell I'm seeing that damn movie.
Oh, me and my little one loves scary movies.
Well, there's one movie I will not. I've seen it one time and I had nightmares for 2 weeks about it. The Grudge.
Have you watched? I'm going to challenge you to watch a movie.
Okay.
You haven't seen it. It's called The Sinister. Ethan Hawke.
I've heard of it. Haven't watched it.
Watch it.
The Sinister.
I'll tell you what gets me, and my wife knows this. She'll always look at me the second any of these type of scenes come on. If it's a father-son, father-daughter, mother-daughter moment, it chokes me up. I gotta talk like this. Like,
right.
Especially she knows my daughter when she was little, my oldest daughter. In her graduation, they played Over the Rainbow, right? With that, what's this guy's name? This Samoan guy's version that used to sing it.
Oh, Tonga.
That guy.
Yeah.
Well, in that I didn't know, but almost towards the end of the movie, 50 First Dates, when they're on the boat in the water, and she finally realizes they're out in the water. She watches the tape and everything, and then she sees her daughter. Oh, that choke. Every time. Any of those little moments, mother-daughter, father-son, can't do it.
That song that he sang, the James Blunt version of Monsters, that song just, especially came out at a time when my dad was sick, too. It just fucking, just a dagger to the fucking soul.
Right.
Like, the way he sang it, like...
That boy has soul.
That dude has more soul than you'll fucking understand.
Well, one movie I will say that really grabbed me. My ex-wife made me sit through it, and I did not want to. Beaches with Bette Midler and what's her name?
That's a fantastic.
Right at the end, when she's singing "Wind Beneath My Wings," lost it.
So my mom, like again,
She
Holly
was just bawling on the ground.
No, I told her, I said, I got dust in my eye.
No, I'm gonna back Jim up on this one because I get it. Because holiday time, birthday time, my mom was a creature movie, so there was I was thumbing through YouTube the other day, and they have the YouTube shorts.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Well, there was a YouTube short of this movie she used to watch all the time. It was called Steel Magnolias. It had
I remember those.
Yeah.
Old and a bunch of people on it. And at the end, when the daughter dies, the mom flips out and she's like, I just want to hit something. I want to hit something. And the friend grabs the friend and was like, take a whack at Weezer. And they just all I'm like, just fucking hilarious.
Yeah.
Oh man, you know what's funny? My whole life I've heard of this movie, and I've never sat down and watched it. What's this? Fried Green Tomatoes. You guys heard of that one?
My mom loved that fucking movie too. Like,
yeah, parts of it was filmed in Georgia. Yeah. Unfortunately, ex-wife.
I sit down and watch the damn thing. I just got to. I don't know.
At least neither one of you guys had to go through terms of endearment.
Well, listen, I like movies like, God, what's this movie where they're in the Bronx and Spike Lee, he's like a pizza guy. He works in a pizza store.
Is that New Jack City?
No, not New Jack City. There's a famous scene there where a dude steps on his Nikes, on his Jordans.
I know exactly what you're talking about.
Yeah.
Oh man, that I like movies like that. There's so much going on. There's a lot of textures, flavors of everything going on at once.
Nah, I'll 100% agree with you on that. It's
Especially the part with like the last part in the movie when they start a fight and it becomes like a racist thing and they finally start cussing each other. I was like, ooh. I don't know. I don't even know how they couldn't have got hot at each other on the set. You know what I mean? I was like, damn. Good movie.
Well, I'm thinking about it. Shout out to the original Shaft, Richard Roundtree. Rest in peace.
God. He was born in 1940 what? 43?
43, I think, because my dad would have been 80. So, yeah, he was like 83 years old when he passed.
Wow.
43, 42, somewhere around there.
I'll tell you what, a movie like near Halloween that never gets old, you got to watch Poltergeist.
oh, 100%.
Part 1 and 2, you got to watch Poltergeist.
Are we talking the original or are we talking this new one?
No,
No. We're talking the original one. You know, I mean, the first two are the best, I think, especially when the kids' braces started to go into the plug of the wall. God, come on, guys.
That whole set of movies was fucking cursed. I don't care what you say. It was fucking cursed.
Dude, I could not sleep in any of my cousins' rooms if we had a sleepover and they had dolls in their fucking room. No. We were not doing that. We were not doing that. Especially those Mexican dolls that are made all jacked up. One eye works, one doesn't. You know what I mean? Like, that wasn't going to happen. Wasn't happening. Forget all that.
The Spike Lee movie is called The Right Thing, Babe.
Yes, The Right Thing. That movie, everybody should watch that. Everybody. There isn't a person that should not watch that movie. You gotta watch it.
Okay.
You gotta watch it.
What movie do you just absolutely will not watch? Something in it just you cannot do.
The new Karate Kid. Jackie Chan and Will Smith's kid. Won't do it.
I saw it 3, maybe 4 times. Still couldn't convince me. When they come out with the new Karate Kid, with what's this actor's name? What was her name? That foxy chick back then.
Oh, I know who you're talking about.
Couldn't do it. I just couldn't do it either.
That'd be good.
And it's not a sexist thing like girls can't do it, but it was more of a I don't know. It just didn't feel right. Like I used to watch. I don't know if you guys remember watching that karate chick. What's her name? Lady Dragon or Red Sonja?
Cynthia Rothrock.
Cynthia. Okay. Well, I'm gonna take your word for that. I don't know.
Hilary Swank. That's
her. Hilary Swank.
Yeah.
Hilary Swank. That's
She was
what
in
it is,
Freedom
yeah.
Fighters.
Yeah.
Cynthia Rothrock. She was big in the '80s. She was hot too. And I saw a picture of her recently. She's still hot. So
By
Cynthia,
Georgia standards.
call me Cynthia. Call me.
She's got all her teeth, so yeah.
Yeah.
Right.
Glad she does. I don't.
What other kids would you need? You got all your kids. Only been married to your cousin once.
I was watching this
Second cousin.
clip.
Second.
I don't. What was it? This clip with Bernie Mac, and I don't know if it's the one where he's a famous baseball player and he's dating this white chick and.
Oh, Mr. 3000.
Yeah, what is it where the girl's like, "You ever had a velveteen?"
Oh God.
No, see, if I had to get,
You guys gotta watch that scene.
no,
Look who
my
showed up to dinner.
you guys probably haven't seen it, but my movie what the fuck moment was I was watching a movie called Sex Drive.
Which one?
Sex Drive.
Sex Drive.
So Doza, what movie
I gotta
is it?
check that one out.
So Jim, I want to challenge you to do something tonight.
Oh shit!
I want you to. We're gonna ask you this on the next episode.
All right.
I want you to look up Rolling Brown Out.
What the French fried? Oh God.
You gotta do it, Jim.
Okay.
You gotta look at it. That's your homework.
Okay. Then Easy E, your homework is look up Blue Waffle.
Blue Waffle?
Blue Waffle.
Oh, wow.
How old are you?
Wow.
And I want you to look up One Guy, One Jar.
No.
You know what? You actually pick up your phone right now and go to lemonparty.org.
Wow.
Oh hell no. Hell no. You know.
That'll be
Okay,
forever.
so-
That'll be a forever thing you'll always lose. I'll always win that, Jim.
Wow.
Don't ever try to do a competition with me. Because however dirty you are, there's always somebody dirtier, baby.
What about Dirty Sanchez Strikes Again?
Oh, wow. Why you know these titles, I don't know. But listen, if you ever want to watch a cool movie, you gotta what about Centipede?
Oh, you talking Human Centipede? Which part?
Yeah. Part 1, I guess. I don't know how many parts or how many centipedes they could make. But that first one brought a part in the scene that I didn't even think about.
Yeah.
Oh, I Spit on Your Grave, Part 2.
I Spit on Your Grave. Where the hell did these titles come from?
It's an actual movie. It's a
Let me give one for Jim that he'll understand. Deliverance.
Never seen it. Never seen it.
Bull fucking shit.
I swear I've never seen that damn movie.
What? My dog is calling bullshit right now. Look, he is flabbergasted right now.
I swear on Ultimate Warrior.
Oh, God,
I've never
don't
seen
do
that movie.
Dude, did I ever tell you, Ethan? I don't think I ever told you this. But I live here in Indiana. And I only live like 30 minutes away from where Ultimate Warrior used to live.
So I'm the
In
Uber.
Crawfordsville.
So I'm the goober that obviously I never get to meet him because he died.
That makes two of us.
The one chance that I got to see him, he was into that contract dispute and flaked out on a show, so I didn't get to see him.
That sucks.
So watching YouTube, there's this guy I watched called Jordan the Lion. He was like, "Yo, I'm in Scottsdale, Arizona right now at Ultimate Warrior's old gym, which is now a bagel place.
What the hell?
But if you go on the patio, in the bagel place on the patio, there's still his handprints, his symbol, everything they scratched in the concrete
Oh, wow.
is still there. And if you go to the back of the bagel shop, the lockers from the weight rooms are still there.
Oh, shit.
So one weekend I was talking to the wife and I'm like, "Hey, are you bored?" We like driving, we like road trips. And I'm like, "You want to do something with me? We'll go to Scottsdale," which is a 10-hour straight drive.
Okay. Oh, that's not too bad, actually.
Not too bad. So, but this turned into something way different. So we're like, "Fuck it, let's go." We go. We're driving. So it's just so people understand how long California is. It takes me 8 hours to get from where I live to Arizona.
Wow. Damn.
Yeah. So we're driving. We're putting. We're going through it's called Death Valley.
Oh, yeah.
I'm looking at the temperature gauge on the car. I rent
Shit.
cars. Every time I go somewhere, I rent cars because I'm a little weird and I feel like if I just rent a car, I don't have to worry about upkeep. I don't have to worry about this. I don't have to worry about that.
Yeah.
And on to be truthfully told, I have a 5.7 liter Chrysler 300 that gets dog shit 12 miles per gallon.
That used to be my ride, baby. SRT.
So
6.2 liter.
I rent cars. I'm like, hey, I'm having fun with renting cars. And so we're shooting down there, right? We get to Death Valley. Windows up, air conditioner's on, recirc's on, everything is on, right? I look at a little thermometer for the thing. Was it 127? No, it was 127.
Death Valley is no joke.
The high that day, we're just still driving, right? It's 127. Now it starts to rain. I'm like, what the fuck?
The hell?
Yeah, I'm like, what the fuck? And then all of a sudden, there's this big ass streak of lightning. Hits the side of the mountain, starts a fucking fire.
Oh shit. That is crazy.
Shit, this is fucking wild. So and you're driving through the desert, right? And there's these big ass streaks of lightning that are bigger than you've ever seen in your lifetime.
Damn.
So we're like, okay, we're fucking 20 minutes away from Scottsdale. It's like 11 o'clock at night. Cool. We get there, get the hotel. We'll stop and get some food on the way in and just fucking hunker down. Mind you, by the time we get to Scottsdale, it's still like 110 and it's like midnight.
Damn, dude.
Damn.
So we get to Scottsdale, we get to the drive-thru, we get to the hotel. As we're pulling to the hotel, we get the little beep on our phone. Beep! The fuck? Sandstorm coming through.
What?
Yeah. So I've never been anything like that. So we get to the room, fucking cranking all the air conditioners down to like 60, trying to get it to fucking not be miserable. And then we look outside, and these trees and palm trees are just bent over sideways, and you can't see shit.
Damn, dude.
Damn.
Fuck. And then we're like, all right, so what do we do? Then we just fucking eat and let's go to sleep. 20 minutes later, we look outside, and there's people outside the swimming pool. Sand's gone. Everything's gone. Just fucking people just chilling. So like, all right, we're going to wake up 6 a.m. We're going to go to the fucking bagel shop. We're going to get pictures. So I have a bunch of pictures with I took my yellow Intercontinental Championship.
Oh, shit.
Got to lay down on the concrete in front of his handprints, in front of the whole nine. We get there, we order some bagels. We want you to, just support the business and take some pictures and everything like that. It's 100 fucking degrees at 6 a.m.
Damn, dude. No. Can't do that. No. What's up, Joey?
Joey
Parafuco.
I don't even know what a peppermint patty is. I have no clue. I hate peppermint. Hate it.
Fuck you, Joey. That's another chance for you. Peppermint fatty, Jim.
No.
Dude,
No.
They're actually pretty damn good. You gotta try one.
No.
But so that was the closest interaction I'd ever get to having with the Warrior. Got my yellow Intercontinental. I'll post the pictures in our chat. Yellow Intercontinental, got it on there. It was cool.
I don't know if his mom is still alive, because I know she didn't move out to Arizona. I heard she's still here in Crawfordsville. So I want to take a drive and maybe just snap a few pictures, ask a few questions. You know what I mean? And just be like, is there, by any chance, any memorabilia he might have left behind, something cool to look at?
Well, so here's this. Fast forward a few months, probably maybe a year ago now. This guy messages me, and we start talking. He's like, well, just so you know, here's my wiki and who I am. I lived with the Warrior from 2008 to 2010, and he filmed when Warrior was going through his political phase, and there was a lot of controversy at that time.
Yeah,
he filmed a lot of that stuff. And he was living with the Warrior, and he was like, one day we're in his garage, right? He's like, we're just chilling in his garage, just doing some stuff, and he's like, I just look over and I see this milk crate full of wrestling belts.
Oh God.
And he's like, I asked him if I can look at him. He's like, yeah, I don't care. It's just fucking. He's like, I don't give a fuck if they rot. And so he's like, yo, I asked him if I can clean them, and I cleaned them.
You gotta
like,
love and hate the way Jim was at the same time, man.
So it was the yellow Intercontinental before it went to auction, and then the blue turquoise Winged Eagle.
Wow.
And he's like, man, I'm sitting here.
Was that the one that the sidebar was broken off of? Okay.
He's like, I'm sitting here just cleaning these things, like, oh my fucking God. He's like, this is fucking childhood. And he's like, Jim was just like, I don't give a fuck if they rot.
Damn, dude, that's how sour. That's how sour the business left that, man.
Yeah, remember this is but this is right at that resurrection. They were doing that resurrection video, and
yeah.
And I'm just in there like, I don't know how you just couldn't make him an offer on those belts. But like, yeah, I'll give you $1,000 or whatever a piece. You know what I mean? But that
if you had even just one of his ring used belts, that thing would never see the light of day.
No, but if you look at, so I'm going to say something controversial. If you look at belts in general, to me, there's only 3 belts that matter that are intact.
I think I know where you're going with it, and I might agree with.
Look at the Winged Eagle, right?
Options.
Well, look at the Winged Eagle, right? The Winged Eagle had so many variants and so many. We can kind of pinpoint what Reggie did and how many there were, and you got the chip tooth, and you got this one. This one was replated, so you can kind of narrow it down. But then you got like ones like Conrad has, where he has like a strap that was ring used, but they put plates on it from Milliken, and this. So, but then you take the Crumrine. Crumrine's undeniable.
Yeah.
And then you take the WCW 91 and 94, which there was only one made. It's undeniable. Logo plates broken off of it and everything like that.
Correct.
What other belts out there that you've seen that are a one of one? Yellow Intercontinental.
Yeah, you took the words right out of my mouth.
What about Big Green?
Big Green was rumored to be thrown away.
I know. I think Greg the Hammer Valentine said he destroyed the Green Intercontinental.
See, but that's again, you're listening to wrestlers. I got blocked by Sergeant Slaughter on Twitter because I told Sergeant Slaughter his belt was a shop belt, and he's trying to pass it off as an authentic the lavender belt. There you go. That's the other one. That I would throw that one in there.
Big Eagle, the Blue Eagle, yeah.
But there's so few that are a legit one of one that you can say are a one of one.
Yeah.
What about the Brasso belt? Where did that ever?
See, with the Brasso belt, you don't know how many versions of that red logo were made. That was just a red logo. The Brasso was a happenstance of Macho Man. But Honky Tonk had that belt. Macho Man had that belt. And whoever else had that belt. You look at the Warrior. Let's if you want. Where's the last dual-plated WWF championship that Warrior was hugging after WrestleMania 6? Where's that belt at?
Yeah, and you know what? I always wondered if that belt went home with Warrior. You know what I mean? Because how many times did he come out wearing that Black Eagle belt before he came out with his blue Winged Eagle?
Here's another clue, though. go on to, you can watch the WWF Treasure Show.
Mm-hmm.
Just watch the Steve Austin show. The one with Steve Austin, he's going through the belts.
Mm-hmm.
He's got Intercontinental Smoking Skulls. But if you look in the box he's looking through, there's WCW belts. There's NWA belts.
Oh, yeah.
There's way more belts than they were talking about.
Man, that's crazy.
So you don't know. I mean, Hazard and these guys I think they do a marvelous job trying to pinpoint everything, but between the hustle and bustle, and you got to think of the counterfeiting.
Yeah.
Because at the time, even these last years of Reggie's life, there's been a lot of counterfeit Reggie belts out there.
Yep.
So
a lot of people are saying that he completed a lot of straps ahead of time with his stamp on him, and then they're having Milliken put plates on there.
I can send you a picture right now of Omi finishing NWA TV on a Reggie and put a Reggie stamp on it. All the honest,
yeah,
same thing.
Oh yeah.
So it's rough, but so like Joey said, I have to throw the block logo in there. There's 4 belts that are like, damn. You look at the Money Inc. belts. You look at the tag belts. Man, Money Inc. held like 3 different versions of tag belts.
That didn't match with each other sometimes. So yeah. I mean,
I'm not entirely sure about. I won't speak on the JMAR 3-plate or 5-plate WCW, but again, those are fantastic belts, and I probably put those in that category. But we don't know how many JMAR made.
So the 5-plate US, was that originally first a Reggie's, and then JMAR made the 3-plate, right?
Yes, JMAR did the chicken pigeon.
Yeah. Okay. Yeah. To me, I mean, we asked ourselves this question last time, but honestly, if I could pick any 2 belts, they're so important that if this world were to go zombie and we had to go out there like The Walking Dead and the people's houses and shit, like, I'm taking the trip. I know where I'm going. To check for 2 damn belts, yellow IC and the purple winged eagle.
See, and that's the thing is, like, I'm not trying to downplay the prestige. Like, for anybody our age, that yellow IC, whether you liked it or not,
that's holy grail.
That's grail.
It is, man. It really is. I don't care.
So would you
about the dispute of which belt was the most beautiful belt? Was it the Chrome Rhine versus the Winged Eagle? I could push both of those aside.
And look at the fact that
yellow IC.
You take the lineage of not only the yellow IC of 101, but just take the lineage of the IC in general. Warrior, Rude, Hart, Michaels, Razor, Perfect. I mean, the amount of talent, Rock, Austin, the amount of talent that held that belt will never be matched, even to the Winged Eagle.
No. Honestly, it was, I don't know, there's so many damn titles and things going on now and different promotions and all, but honestly, that workhorse, that championship workhorse, that workman that I see back in the time when Warrior was the IC champion, honestly, the levels are right there. The level was right there, you know what I mean?
That's
and now
when
it's
the belt
like it seems like nowadays even the undisputed tags are more important than anybody that's the Intercontinental Champion, which is supposed to be number 2 in the whole biz.
And it goes and it gets down to the particulars of just what era you grew up in and who was who. So for me, like, I look at the NWA Luger. I see Sting.
Yeah.
I look
I'm
at
not
the
gonna argue with that.
World. I see Sting and Vader. You know, I look at the Winged Eagle. I see Warner and Hogan.
Yeah.
Well, for me,
And then you can go Brett. You can go Brett and stuff like that, but that it gets to later. What were you saying, Jim?
I was saying that. Well, for me, if I look at that U.S. title, I see Magnum, Nikita, Dusty. You know, hell, even Stan Hansen.
See, when you're older.
Yeah.
And you know what's funny? I only see Dusty, even though he held the Crumb Ride, he was champion. I see him the most with the NWA television title.
Yeah.
That's what I really relate him to as far as titles. When I think about that NWA TV, it's got to be him. Who else?
Do you want to know who has the best NWA TV title collection I have ever fucking seen in my life?
Who's got that?
Kevin Davenport.
He's got some nice damn belts.
So he's got me and him do a lot of trading here and back and forth. He's got I fell in love with I can't remember who it was, whether it was I want to say it might have been Top Rope or Red Leather. He has an NWA television, but the fonts are oversized a little bit. Everything's just a little oversized. Just fucking beautiful. Then he's got one coming from Classic Skills right now. And then he has another one that I think is like a fucking Reggie. And then, dude, his belt collection is just so fantastic. And for him to have like one or two of my belts that we've traded in that collection, that's fucking crazy to me. Because the amount, the quality that dude has.
No, dude, the belts you had, dude, that's some badass belts too. Like I literally go over some of the YouTube reviews you have, just to keep watching the same video. When I feel like looking at a nice IC or a dual plated Winged Eagle, where you compare your white Winged Eagle, bro, I go there and look at it and I go, okay, yeah, that's my standard right there, what I should be shooting for.
And I've been fortunate, like, through this whole stupid fucking belt thing. So, like, my wife's, like, super supportive and everything like that. And it's just, like, now I'm looking at, like, I want to spin the collection. I want to have, like, I have what I feel like is a really good Triple Crown right now. By the way, that belt's going out tomorrow, 100%. It's still sitting there. I'm off. I have no excuse.
Dude, can I tell you, the hardest thing of me, even for me that I work on belts, is shipping the damn belts off. Like, I have a belt that I finished 2 days ago. It's in a box, and today I walked around, looked at the box, and I go, fuck. Like, I didn't promise the guy I was shipping it out this week, but I really wanted to ship it out right away. So it's in that certain time frame that I say, you know what I mean? So
we may change the color, though.
I'm all down for whatever you're down for, brother. I'll tell you that right now.
I'll show you a couple things. We may change the color, but I have a Nawaz HD on AJ Giddings leather, black, round cut, phenomenal. Obviously, I got my Classic Shields, yellow Intercontinental, and then I have my Richard Simpson's all gold tag, which is phenomenal. That's the Triple Crown,
bro. That's
hell.
So
I wanted to sell 2 of my belts, and my girlfriend wouldn't let me. And then today, she sits there and says, you got to complete your NWA collection. I'm like, fuck. I done forgot about it completely.
Dude.
And then, because my next thing is I want to get my belts done. The belts that I need a WCCW Texas Heavyweight in red, I need. That's a warrior belt. I need.
I gotta do that one in a dingo warrior theme.
I need a warrior belt or a European belt.
You're a pooping.
And a couple other odds and ends, but then I want to get into some customs.
Customs are nice.
I want to start down the custom road because I have a lot of like.
Hopefully this month. I've been promising my wife. I already ordered the colors and everything. I have to make a custom stamp for it, but I'm gonna make her Shawn Michaels IC. So it'll be a nice custom one. Hopefully, I can get that damn thing done.
I have a lot of buddies that like do like car clubs and stuff like that. So like I want to do some customs for them.
Oh shit, yeah.
Sell them some belt. Just you expand the reach a little bit, you know?
Yeah. I wish I was back in LA doing this so I can get a hold of a few car clubs, man. Because for sure they would love that.
See, and that's where I got one of the guys I work with. He's got his own car club, and they got their own logo and everything like that. And so I'm just gonna put his car on there with their lowrider, their name, and
yeah,
they're established, and then a nice ox blood red leather strap.
Ooh,
just keep it simple. You know, you can get some CC plates cheap.
That ox red with gold plate. Ooh, it's jewelry. It's jewelry, man. It really is. It is gorgeous. There goes my wife saying she wants a custom warrior belt with neon colors. I'm gonna do one, but I'm gonna do one in white so that all the neon colors pop. That's what I need to do.
You know, I would love to do a custom warrior belt where he's one of two things. Make it more of like intercontinental style shape, where either it's his full body, you know, that the full body where he's got his hands up.
Yeah, the whole.
Yeah. Or it's just his face with his hair and maybe a little of his shoulders.
Gotcha.
Ultimate Warrior, have a couple of the side plates, do the side plates where you can have some, you know, WrestleMania 6 logo, whatever his little logos are and everything like that. I think that'd be dope. You can fill in the colors with the mask.
Dude. And that's what's so nice about customs. But, remember that big gold Hogan I did? It took forever to get those coats of paint to cover that lettering, man. It is hours upon hours because you have to do one coat, then you got to stop, let it dry for an hour or two, come back. And if it's not filling out right, you got to let it keep, man, it's a pain in the ass. Pain in the ass.
Man.
There's a guy, you heard of a Dropkick Leather?
Oh, yeah.
That guy is supremely good with his paint work.
Brian Jorgensen. Fantastic.
That is his name. Yeah. Amazing with his paint work. Amazing. His paint work is... I haven't seen anybody really get down with paint work like that, like him. He's a good dude.
Well, what kills me is something I've noticed here lately is the independents around my area. I don't know about where y'all are, but the independents are starting to go to the Pakistan to get the Pakistan customs for their belts.
But that's
normal. I mean, here's the thing. Like me, I did one recently for a promotion called Backbreaker Wrestling.
Oh, the brass knuckle one that you
had?
And
I did the Brass Knuckles Championship belt. Man, I think came out really nice. And he's shooting me to 2 other promotions, which I should hopefully, about in a month or 2, finish all the artwork and get final stuff on them. There's also a company, it's called Micro Wrestlers.
I've seen them.
It's midget wrestling, dude, and they're gonna be here in my town, Lafayette, next Wednesday. Huh?
Is that Tony's promotion? Midget wrestling?
you know, they were saying he wanted to join, but he wasn't meeting the height requirement.
It's rough.
So, what are you gonna do?
Well, y'all did see the thumbnail that I put out.
Well, they're gonna be here next week on Wednesday, dude. I'm gonna go. Hopefully, I'll take some video and bring it. We can post up some pictures on the next one. It's gonna be pretty badass, and hopefully, I could talk to them and get them to do a belt. Because one thing they don't have is a belt. They don't have a title. So, you know, be generous enough to offer my work and see what goes from there, man. Hopefully, we can get something down.
See, I'm doing it a different. I'm not really giving them the option. I'm making these belts, and they're like, yo, you're gonna like it. You're gonna fucking buy it.
Oh shit!
Yeah, we're gonna take the old Italian method to that.
But you put them in a corner. You put them in a corner. You know, I'm just saying.
No. You need this. You need this. No, you don't understand. You're gonna take this today.
Hard for a person to know what they need unless they see it.
True.
Very true.
That is very true in lots of lines of business. They don't know what they like or what they want until you show it to them.
Truth.
Man,
And they gotta have it.
Man, funny story. I was talking to Tony Thorpe. I said, by the way, how many belts do you have? He goes, about 96.
Yeah, that guy's just a pimp of belts. I mean,
And
I'm telling you.
and I love the guy to death. He's a great guy. And shout out Tony. The thing is he would get like the old NWA Missouri title. And he'll message me, hey, do you know the backstory about this belt? And he does that with almost every belt.
But it's good. I mean, there's a lot of belts I didn't even know existed until he starts popping them up and he says more or less where they belong to, territories, color-wise.
So, I got a challenge for somebody.
He doesn't have, like a lot of us don't have that quality collection, you know, but he has the quality in the fun factor of a collection. Of you can walk in a room and you can appreciate maybe 2 or 3 good-looking belts, but you could also walk into his man cave or house, I can imagine, and appreciate the variety of how many belts are there.
Plus,
just
he customizes
what's that from?
the
Who held
LJNs.
that? You know what I mean? It's pretty cool.
Well, what's so funny is he got the belt from Stampede Wrestling, the North American title from Stampede.
Goddamn Mexican internet.
And the funny thing is he goes, this is the belt that was in Stu Hart's promotion and everything. And I chimed in and I said, it was also the original NWA North American title.
So I got something for somebody. I would love for somebody to produce me a quality picture. In 2008, June 25th, Ultimate Warrior wrestled Orlando Jones in Barcelona, Spain for the NU Wrestling Evolution Championship belt.
Oh, that's right.
I need pictures of that belt.
Oh, that's right.
It was in Italy or Spain.
And he won, right?
He won and then vacated the title.
Yeah.
That's turned into another
Holy-
track down.
Holy Grail.
That's one of those rabbit hole hunts.
Yep.
Of tracking that thing down.
Yep.
Yeah. I mean, regional titles. If it was regional titles, I could pretty much hunt them down, or I could find out where they went to. I did that with the NWA Georgia, the Florida titles and things like that, and also the Mid-South titles. Bill Watts' area. He had that North American title. Looks kind of like the AEW International title. Yeah.
I told you, my next want is that belt. What was it? The AWA International title.
Yeah.
International television title, yeah.
Yeah, I need that. I need that. I don't like the Andre as much as I like that. I don't know if it's the lettering, the way it fans out at the top, and it matches kind of like the angle of the wings of the eagles on the side. I don't know. The lettering, something, but we got to post a picture of that up next time. I love that belt. It's growing on me. I got to get that.
I'll find that.
As soon as I got my hands on that, I'll make all the plates really nice and tight cut. I want that thing, man. I want it.
Yeah, I
Hopefully
actually
next week I'll knock out one of my own belts too, the UWF all gold heavyweight championship belt.
Okay, I know which one you're talking about. You're talking about the one that One Man Gang had, right?
The one that One Man Gang had it. Then what's his name from the Fabulous Freebirds won it?
Terry Gordy. Yeah.
Gordy had it. That's the one.
And I know one belt wound up with Steve Williams. Dr.
Really?
Death Williams, yeah.
Wow.
And then he passed away. I don't know where it got to then.
Did he have it last? If he had it last, it probably had to stay in the family somewhere.
Now, he had that one, and he had the Herb Abrams UWF, which was garbage. He had that belt as well. And that's like does the name Larry Zbyszko ring a bell?
UW, the tooling was pretty much a straight line beveled on the edges. There was no shell tooling, but I am definitely going to tool mine pretty much like the way the classic WWF Intercontinental looks. I just can't imagine looking at that belt without any tooling at all.
I actually like the UWF television title. I thought it was a really unique title. That one and the tag titles were actually I thought they were very, very pretty. You look at belts, you look at the art of the belts and things like that, and you say, "Wow," and it just grabs you.
Reggie was on point, top of his game.
Reggie was on point. The ugliest belts I've ever seen has got to be the Levy belts.
The blue one?
The one that had the big, from the 70s, the big center plate.
It was like this narrow, but this damn tall.
Yes.
This shape, yeah. That was pretty ugly.
Yeah. Now, I liked the Molkovich belts that were put out that Nikita Molkovich made. I like the casting belts that he made, but those were a little bit out of my price range.
But anyways, guys, I think it's time we play the Mr. Rogers Neighborhood song. We're over an hour easily. We'll say something for the next show. It's been a pleasure, man.
All right, guys.
We'll do some belt hunting and some picture hunting and some movie watching. And share, like, subscribe.
And we'll see y'all next time.
That's right. Howdy.